So this is my gym. This is CrossFit Algiers. CrossFit Algiers, we have been here since 2014, so a little over 6 years in business. It's been quite a ride. Our role in the community is we are an inclusive, supportive environment that does a hell of a lot of good in our community. One of the things that we say around here is that strong people build strong communities, and we believe it and we act on it. So the pandemic has been tough, right? When things started really getting hot here at the end of February in 2020, we were shut down for about 8 weeks straight, no classes whatsoever, and that was terrifying because I didn't know how we were going to weather it and how we were going to survive. But we pivoted to doing online classes, and because we had already put in place a lot of connection and structure around the community and the coaches, we were able to weather those 2 months shut down pretty well. We didn't lose very many people. It was wonderful. However, as time went on, we found the attrition of people who maybe fell off for one reason or another continued while we were unable to bring new people in, and that was to a variety of reasons. One thing you can continue to hear in the news media is that gyms are a high-risk space. That's not true of my space. We have done everything above and beyond any safety measures, and we have been extremely successful in keeping this a safe and healthy place even through the pandemic. However, because of that kind of mindset, people are not falling over themselves to join a gym right now, so that's been hard. We haven't been able to get the new people in, and over time you tend to lose people too. So keeping people safe during the pandemic has been airflow. That's the big thing, right? Making sure people are not breathing on one another. So we've accomplished that primarily by being outside. And when I say outside, I mean cold, hot, rain or shine. We have people outside, socially distanced, even outside, using their own equipment, not sharing things outside. Is it safe? Yeah, it's pretty safe from COVID, but we had to deal with things like making sure we didn't have heat exhaustion or exposure issues that were somewhat new to us. So I would use money from this grant to expand my outdoor area. I would have a tarp of some sort to shield people from the blazing hot Louisiana sun. We would look into leveling the ground so it would be safer for them when they're out there lifting weights. Expanding the space that they can work in, so it's more hard surface where it's grass, and cleaner surfaces where we need them to get up and down off the ground, some sort of matting probably. We'd be looking into buying more equipment to make sure that even as our classes get bigger, that no one ever has to share equipment. This last year has been tough for a number of reasons, but the least of them is not that people have just been super high emotion. And like many of your communities probably, and your families even, people are on different sides of political issues, and that's taken a toll. Some of the attrition was less to do about people who didn't, or had very vastly different values. It was more about people having a lack of understanding of each other. I think some of that could have been mitigated if we had more understanding and more training. So one of the things I'd like to do with this grant is to bring in experts in the fields of inclusion and diversity and racial equity and work with our coaches. Our coaches are the world's best team, seriously. Every one of them I have utmost confidence in, and I know that they, in their heart, really believe these are important issues. But I could learn more, they could learn more. We could always be doing a little bit better and learning how to understand one another and to recognize our implicit bias and ways to overcome it. It's going to make us better coaches. It's going to make us a better team. It's going to be ultimately better for the athletes. It's building better people isn't just about bigger biceps, right? It's about building better minds and better hearts, and that's what I want to do. That's why I got in this business.